Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You might be wondering, why the fuck are you wearing a shirt, Rebecca? Why do you look so gay? Reason? It's because I got promoted last week and I've been waiting to make this video because the timing wasn't the best in my life. I haven't been feeling up for it, but I am very happy about it. I'm very excited. I've wanted to be a supervisor for like 3 years probably. I've been at Primark for 4 years, and just when I was told, I was like, really? Me? I was full on setting myself up for disappointment because, you know, I've gone for it before and I didn't get it, but I'm having so much fun doing it. My next goal is to go towards management, and I just realised that I've hit nearly all of my New Year's resolutions I have done in some shape or form, and it makes me really, really happy, and I can't believe I actually achieved it. Like, I set out, if you watch my New Year's resolutions video, right here, I don't know why I do that because I'm not going to edit it in, you can see that I set out to become a supervisor, and oh my god, she's a supervisor. And it's so strange, it still hasn't set in and I feel weird, but at the same time it feels so right. Thank you very much, Primark. This is not what the whole video is about. It's not just me telling you that I got promoted because everyone fucking knows. I told every bitch out there. This video is basically going to be talking about summer in the city because I went there. I'm still trying to upload my vlog. This will be up after the vlog because I can't do anything on my laptop until I fucking fix the thing. Basically, I've deleted everything on my laptop and it just is fucking terrible. I've deleted important files that I really shouldn't have. Somehow deleted iOS files, which if you know and you've got a MacBook, it's very impossible to do that, so I don't know how I fucking did that. Fucked up certain things, like I can't even check my memory because I deleted the thing that shows you how much memory you've got. Right now my trash can is full of 28,000 things and I'm just waiting for that to work so that I can re-edit my vlog for the 4th time and try and upload it for like the 100th time. I've never gone through so much effort for a video. It's an hour long, I'm so sorry. Enough rambling about that. I went to Summer in the City and I also went to Pride. I'm going to be talking about Summer in the City though because Pride I just go for my best friend who is gay, and we're not even going to go into the fact that that makes most people think that I'm gay, but this isn't helping, is it? No, it is not. The first thing that I've got written on my phone, I was at Summer in the City and I was so inspired. I haven't felt creative or inspired for a couple of months really, and with my writing, I used to write quite a lot, which a lot of people don't even know. People that I'm friends with now, literally, when I told them, they had no idea I even wrote. Like, I turned to Becky at Summer in the City and I was like, this has inspired me to write again. And she's like, right? I'm like, yeah, I like, literally, when I was in 6th form, I was like, maybe I can get a normal job and on the weekends I'll write and try and get a book published, which was my dream. It's always been my dream to be an author and to write. We went to the, what's it called? It was Young Women Writers Panel or something like that, being a woman in the industry. It was really, really interesting, and I was just in the toilet writing loads of notes on my phone of shit I want to say to you guys. All I want to say about that one is that I'm so inspired to start writing again. They gave some really useful tips for getting back into it. I literally haven't written in years, which is really sad. And I was going to start writing last night, but as I said, I deleted pages off my fucking MacBook by accident, so I've lost all my writing, which is great because I was writing every now and then, but it was shitty shit. And I just wanted to go in and see if I could try and change it and get the passion flowing again. Alas, I am going to have to buy my Mac computer now that I've been saving up for. One thing that they suggested quite a lot, Dodie and who else was there? Hazel, I think it was. They were saying that, focus please bitch, saying that writing short stories is a really good way to get back into writing if you haven't been doing it for a really long time. And I think that's a really good idea because I've written short stories before and it does really help, because for me, Dodie said this as well, I think it was Dodie, she said when she's writing she just wants to see it finished and done, and she doesn't want to go through the process, she just wants it done. Like, she just wants the whole book finished because she's got the whole idea in her head and she just wants to write it. I'm very much the same. If I can't get the book written in like a year, then I'll just get impatient and stop writing the fucking thing, because I usually plan out what I want to happen so that, you know, I've got a guideline, and so I'm not doing too many filler chapters, which is something you should try not to do if you're on any of these writing websites, because they're very pointless and you can tell that the writer doesn't know where they're going. I've written short stories before on fan fictions and shit, and just short stories on their own, they really fucking help basically because you're just getting the story finished super quickly. It's done and dusted, and then you're like, huh, a finished masterpiece, and it feels so good to finish it so quick. And it also gives you good practice, because there's a certain structure that you have to have in all of your, I was going to say videos, in all of your stories. You have to know beginning, middle, you have the problem gets solved, and then the end, or the cliffhanger, or whatever the fuck if you're doing a series. And with a short story you have to compress that all. Like say you're doing a 1-chapter story, like I used to do quite a lot, you have to do all of that in a chapter, and it's really challenging, but it's also very fun and pushes your writing skills and just really gets you back in the flow. I really want to start writing short stories again. I thought that was a really good tip. Finding ideas in other people's work is something that they talked about quite a lot, and I do this very often. I don't steal people's ideas, but I think that it's important to definitely get inspiration from other writers, and I don't think there's a problem with it. And someone said on the panel, I can't remember who it was, I'm so sorry, there is no shame in taking inspiration from other writers, and as long as you make it your own and you create your own kind of story from it, and you change things, and you come up with your own ideas from it, like it gives you an idea, then there is absolutely nothing wrong with it. Obviously, if you're just copying a writer, then what the fuck are you doing? You just bring your own originality, or you're reading a story and you think, actually, it would be better if it went like this, or it would be better if this certain situation was like this. Do you know what I mean? Or this character acted this way, or this character had, I don't know, do you know what I mean? Am I making sense? I was in a panel, and I mentioned this in my vlog. In a panel there was this girl, and she stood up and asked a question. I can't remember which panel it was or which YouTubers were there. Oh, I think it was Rose and Rosie, Daniel J. Layton, and 2 other people. Can't remember who they were, sorry. The girl was saying that she worked at a school and they weren't allowing her to make YouTube videos because some of the kids were subscribers and some of her content wasn't family friendly, I suppose, and they made her delete her channel. She basically wanted to ask the panel if she should quit her job in order to follow her passion of YouTube, because although she's doing it as a hobby, it's still what she enjoys doing the most, and I definitely relate to that. I have a full-time job, but YouTube is something that I'm really passionate about, and something that, especially now after summer in the city, I really want to keep doing. It just made me think, because I have thought about this before, like when I first started making YouTube videos, I was, especially like Primark hauls and shit, I was very worried that Primark would not be cool with it, but thankfully, and it made me so appreciative of what I have, because thankfully Primark are really supportive, and you know, from day one they all supported my first video, they all loved it, or at least they said they loved it, I don't know. Everyone still watches my videos, not everyone probably, but most people still watch my videos. They're the majority of my audience. Hi guys. Even like managers are very supportive. I have one manager and I've given him a shout out already on my last video, but I'll do it again. Jazib, hey, he's always going on about it. How's it going? So weird. But anyway, my point is, although it's a bit strange sometimes and I'm like, my manager's watching my videos, what the fuck? It's like, it's also heartwarming and really nice, and it makes me really grateful that I have a job where they're so accepting of it. And my channel isn't always family friendly. In fact, I swear in most of my videos, and I say innuendos and shit like that, and I talk about, you know, hard-hitting topics that aren't really allowed, and still they support my channel and they don't have an issue with it, and I think that's great. I mean, I hope they don't ever have an issue with it if I ever become a manager or anything like that, but at the moment they are very, very supportive. And even as I was there, I saw that Primark had sponsored one of the panels, because I noticed some of the furniture and I was like, I recognise that, and then I look and there's a sign that says Primark, and I'm like, oh yeah. It makes me very, very grateful, and makes me kind of glad that I'm working at Primark, because I know that they're supportive of YouTube, and that's a privilege that I'm not going to take for granted. They're so chill. They're so chill, man. They're so chill. I know, I'm always kissing Primark's ass in my videos, but I promise you I'm not lying to you. I'm absolutely not, I promise. It's not just because they just promoted me. With my swearing in videos, I know that I swear quite a lot in videos, and they brought up, I think it was Rose and Rosie, they brought up the topic of their videos aren't always family friendly, but they were talking about how they want to be there's a grey line, and you don't know whether you should be authentically yourself and lose sponsors and opportunities and, you know, advertisements on your videos, which are very hard to come by these days, and whether you should censor yourself, beep out your swear words. If you swear a lot, it's going to be very hard, or not. And for me, my opinion on it is that I should not censor myself, especially not yet, because while I am partner verified on YouTube, and whilst I do have some subscribers, I'm not huge, and there is no reason for me to censor myself yet. And I know that a lot of people will censor themselves in the beginning, and maybe they'll go further on YouTube, and maybe they'll blow up and be promoted more in the algorithm. But for me, I prefer to be authentic, and that's what I love about YouTube, is it brought me out of my shell, and I'm less anxious and I'm more myself than ever. I remember when I first started, I was such a shy little bean, and now I am so out there and confident in comparison to who I was 4 years ago. And I just, doing YouTube has really helped me out in like real life as well, because now I know that people watching my videos, they know who I am, they know every side to me, they know that they were probably very shocked when they first saw videos of me swearing and making sexual jokes and drinking. They were probably very, very shocked, and this is before everyone thought I was an alcoholic, okay? This was when I was innocent, quiet Rebecca that never spoke at work. And look at me now, like, the only reason I came out of my shell is because of YouTube, and because I know that people have seen me acting that way on camera, and I can be myself in front of a camera for some reason, because it's not human beings, so I'm like, it's fine, you're a camera. Yeah, I just don't think I need to censor myself until I become a huge creator. But I just wanted to know some of your thoughts, and if you can let me know in the comments if there's anyone there. Usually I just get spam comments, but if anyone wants to start a discussion, if you happen to come across this video, then let me know. What do you think about censoring yourself on YouTube? Should you do it from the start? Should you do it when you start to get recognition, when you start to get bigger? Do you think it stops you getting bigger and keeps you as a small YouTuber? Do you think there's something going on there? Something fishy with YouTube? I'm sure there isn't, but it could be. What do you think about jobs censoring you and not allowing you to do your hobby? If, you know, you're like me and you work full time and you want to do YouTube as just a hobby and you're not really aiming to get far at the moment, then what do you think about that? Do you think jobs should be allowed to do that? Or do you think it depends on the kind of job that you're doing? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd really like to know your thoughts and opinions on any of the things that I've discussed here. And I will see you guys in my next video, because I'm really inspired and I really want to go headfirst into this and just make great content. No more of this shitty, lazy content that I just spoff out at the end of the week because I'm knackered from work. Like, comment, subscribe. You can turn on the notifications on my channel. I would appreciate it very, very much. I'm trying to hit 200 subscribers, and it would just make my week if you could. It would make me happier inside. So thank you very much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, friends.